Hey guys, what's going on? You know who I am. You know who you are. It's 1987 Mastermind here, and sorry about that. But I just wanted to get into a topic that's been really bugging me. Let me just lower. Let me just turn off the sound of my television. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, are games too short? That's my question, and it bugs me to no end because, look, let me just explain something to you. If you're a rich guy, obviously, and you got millions of dollars to spend, and you got okay. Oh, I'll just buy this game. That's all. Who cares if it's 5 hours long and you're paying $60 for a game that you could beat in one night? And I think, you know me, I'm a righty, but these developers are just like we're trying to rake in as much cash as they possibly can. As to response to game reviews, he was talking about HD graphics and everything. That I agree with him. Because a lot of times, they only care about the materialistic, the outside thing. They don't care about what makes the game great, the gameplay. So they forget about the gameplay, but they try to make the graphics as good as possible, and they rush the game. Rush, rush, rush. We have to get it out on the market. Call of Duty every year. Assassin's Creed every year. You know, because they got to rake in the cash because they know it's a seller. And people are dumb enough to go ahead and shell out $60 every time. And you know what? It's just a shame because these games are getting dumbed down to the to the T. It's sick. Most games today 6-7 hours long, and they want us to shell out $60. And these games come out every week. Oh, spend another $60, and you have 4 or 5 games come out a week. And to me, that's not fair. You have a game like Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning right here. Okay? Let me just check. I'll check for you guys. I am, 36 hours into this game. 36, and I'm not even close. I still have like 20 million side quests to do, another faction quest to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what a game should be. I mean, they dumb these games so down because all they care about is the graphics. They don't care about the essential. I'm not saying that graphics aren't important. I think it depends on the game. In a game like Outland, in a game like Rayman Origins, the graphics aren't the main focus. The main focus is the gameplay. But still, obviously, the most important aspect of a video game is its gameplay. You know what I'm saying? The most important aspect. You know, it could be the most realistic graphics ever, but the game could suck balls. You know what I mean? It could stink. And I'll give you a perfect example. I just finished up The Darkness 2. The game was very fun. The way the story, the pacing of the game was unbelievable. But it was like, what? The game's over? 6-7 hours long? Like, come on. You spend. I'm not saying, because obviously you have GameStop. You trade in. You know you can buy a game for $20 sometimes. But besides that, it's $60. You're shelling out $60 for a video game, and it's 6 hours long. You could beat it in one night if you have nothing else to do. You could beat it in one night. And now they want to charge us for these Sony. My favorite console, PlayStation. They want it for every Sony exclusive title to charge to. If you don't buy the game new, you gotta spend an extra $10 on top of that. These games are getting so short, 6-7 hours long, and then I want to charge you more for the online. You know what I mean? And you know, with The Darkness 2, there was nothing. You had an online co-op which was 1 or 2 hours long, and a 6-7 hour campaign. And they're going to charge you $60 for that? Come on. It just bothers me to no end. It just pisses me off. They're screwing us over. A lot of these games, like Game Review said, it's just, they dumb them down. All they care about are the visuals. And look, you have great titles that have good graphics. Mass Effect. Red Dead Redemption, okay? To name a few. Uncharted, okay? All these great games. But a lot of these games, other games, are dumbed down. They're dumbed down. Standard campaign on a single player is 4 or 5 hours long, and it's like, I want more. You know, obviously there's exceptions because you have Crysis 2, which was like a 10 or 11 hour campaign. Plus, you had a multiplayer with 4 or 5 modes. Yeah, that's worth $60, I would say. It's worth a purchase. The graphics are unbelievable. But again, let me just explain something to you. My opinion on HD graphics, personally, okay? My opinion personally on HD graphics is it depends on the video game. A lot of games these days are not just trying to get the gameplay good. They're trying to draw you in with the story. And a perfect, I can't stop mentioning this game because this game, okay, Mass Effect 2, and I am so pumped up for Mass Effect 3. I'm buying that. I bought the $80 edition, the more expensive one, because this game is one of my favorite games of this generation, and I think it's one of the greatest games ever of all time. It does a lot of things that other games don't do, and the characters in those games, it draws you in. Then there's the voice actors in these games are so brilliant, so well done. It makes you feel like you're watching a movie and at the same time playing a great video game. That's how good it is, and that's what's important when you have a role-playing game where the focus of the game is not just its gameplay. Obviously, gameplay is the most important thing about the game. Why is it called a video game? You know, you could have the best graphics, but the game could suck. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, lag. All right, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, if it's laggy, I'm sorry, but if you can hear me, that's what matters, right? Anyways, but if the game is an RPG and the sole purpose of the game is not just the sole purpose, but is part of the game, an entity of the game, is to have engaging characters, an engaging storyline, and an engaging plot to keep you excited. If a game's boring, yeah, you're gonna be bored after a while. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, when the game's trying to draw you in with its story, if you don't have good graphics, it totally destroys the game. That's my opinion. Obviously, gameplay is important, but graphics in RPGs, like in certain RPGs, I'm not saying all RPGs, certain RPGs, where the sole focus, a big focus of the game, a big chunk of the game is its character development, then it's important, in my opinion. But obviously, I agree with game reviews. So I guess this is called a response to game reviews. But I agree with what he said. I mean, I think these people are just dumbing down the games. They're trying to cash in. You know what? As long as it has Call of Duty on it, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if the game sucks. It doesn't matter if the game is the same as it's always been. Same Call of Duty, same multiplayer, just like a few tweaks here and there. Same Assassin's Creed, same mechanics. Doesn't matter. People are gonna buy it because it says Assassin's Creed on it. People are gonna buy it because it says Call of Duty on it. It doesn't matter if the game's good or bad. People don't care about that. It just says Call of Duty. That's all I play is Call of Duty. That's it. And it's just these games are so dumbed down today. I wouldn't say that the last gen was better than this gen. I mean, the last gen was great, was very good, but this gen I still think has a lot of just unbelievable titles, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this video's gone long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm just saying it, from now on, if the game's going to be 5-6 hours long and no multiplayer, I'm not buying it. I really was PO'd at The Darkness 2. That's why I did this video, because $60 and the game is 7 hours long. What the hell? That's not fair. You're charging me $60 for a game that should be $25. I'm sorry. $30 at the most. That's a $30 purchase. Anybody who wants to buy Darkness 2, please don't buy it yet. Wait till it drops in price, or if you have a bunch of trade-ins and you really, I would wait till Mass Effect comes out and that's it. Don't buy this game. It's a great game, but it's not worth $60. I'm sorry. It pisses me off that these people, they're all they care about is trying to get our money. They don't want to make great video games to make us have a good time and enjoy. All right, guys, I've rambled on long enough. All right, guys, have a great night. Take